The drama of the week is a download from the BBC.
Cherokee, Larry. She's descended from the Cherokee. Did you know that?
About Chloe, Simon, this situation...
The registrar knows that we're running late.
Well, the registrar gave us an hour, but he's got 2 other weddings this afternoon. You really should come out of there.
Huh?
The cubicle.
Yeah.
Perhaps I should make an announcement, on your behalf.
Well, I guess some sort of an announcement needs to be made, Larry. Definitely, no question.
So, what do you want me to say?
Simon?
It's in there. Any news on the registrar?
He's gone, Larry.
Who's gone?
The registrar? Won't you please come out of that cubicle, Simon?
Yeah, I'm just deciding what's best, Imogen, what's best to do.
Oh. I've got a text. It's Chloe.
Let me see. Oh.
Well?
Sorry. She says sorry. Chloe says sorry.
That's it.
That's it.
There it is, then.
Sorry.
What is it?
Is something wrong, Simon?
Now if there's a smile on my face,
Can you hear that?
it's only there trying to
Hear what?
fool the public, but when it's
Larry?
wrong,
I can't hear anything, Simon.
fooling you. Now honey, that's quite a different subject.
There was ladies singing. Smokey Robinson.
Who?
The Tears of a Clown.
Perhaps it was outside.
No. It sounded like it was coming from in here, but it can't have been, can it?
Simon, please. I know, I do. I know that this is completely impossible for you, but Chloe's mum and dad are getting very, very anxious. The guests, too.
Yeah, right. Well, tell Mr. and Mrs. Reinhardt, tell everyone that's here, that I will be there in a minute and we will sort all this out then.
Right. I think you should stay with him, Larry.
I'm not going anywhere, Imogen.
See you in a bit.
You okay, Simon?
Cherokee, Larry. Imagine that. Testing. Hello? Everyone, if I could have everyone's attention for a minute or two. Well, first of all, I'd like to thank everyone for coming today. I know I appreciate it. All those new hats. Now, I know that some of you are probably scratching your heads and wondering where Chloe is, and unfortunately, due to circumstances beyond anyone's control, Chloe doesn't appear to be coming today, and I apologise for that. I do. I really do. On behalf of both of us, Chloe and anyway, we have the hotel, and we have the buffet, and we have the disco later, so without wishing to waste any of those things, I think it's only right that we have ourselves a party despite it all. See, that's gone down well, hasn't it? It just seems a waste is all, but it's up to you.
Go for it, Simon.
Obviously nothing was like this yesterday, but it's like this today. Whatever that means. Does that mean anything? Anyway, all I'm trying to say is, let's have a party.
You don't mind, do you?
Excuse me?
If I sit? Unless you'd sooner be on your own.
Drink?
Thank you.
I don't have a glass, so you'll have to share.
The bottle's fine.
Then be my guest. That's appropriate, isn't it?
Sorry?
This song, it's appropriate for today, I mean.
Can't get you out of my head.
You like Kylie Minogue?
When the moon's right?
When the moon's right. I like that. I bet you've never been to a wedding like this before.
It's definitely a first. Like the hotel.
You just can't have too much pink and gold, can you?
Suppose not.
You know, I've never thought about this before, but when you step back and really think about it, pink can be a very, very aggressive kind of a colour.
Well, you certainly don't want it turning against you. Not pink.
And definitely not at your wedding.
No.
Not that there actually was one. of course, a wedding.
But there's certainly a party.
I don't think I've had the pleasure.
I'm Kyoko Jones.
I am Simon Dixelius. Pleased to meet you. You must be a friend of Chloe's.
Imogen. I'm with Imogen.
Her +1.
How are you doing, Simon?
Well, Kyoko Jones, to tell you the truth, I've been better. Just when you think you have it all on track. Boom.
Boom.
I will drink to that. Pretty damn fancy.
Sorry?
That camera there.
I'm a photographer.
Well, you're definitely not the wedding photographer. Him we sent home.
I tend to always take it with me.
Oh, you didn't take any pictures of me today, did you? Because I
no.
don't want any pictures. Not today, not ever. By the way, is that Japanese? Your name?
Yes, it is.
But you're not from there.
London born and bred. Dixelius.
Huh?
Your name?
My dad's Swedish.
Swedish?
But he's dead.
Oh, sorry.
My mum lives in Phoenix, Arizona, with a ranger called Harper. I don't like Harper and he doesn't much care for me. That's why they're not here to share my special day. But given the kind of special it is, I guess they're sitting pretty, shooting ducks off the porch or whatever it is they get up to out there in the land of the free and the water feature.
Well, I suppose I should be getting back to Imogen.
You and Imogen. I had no idea
Sorry?
that you and she were...
Simon!
Hi, Larry.
I'll see you later.
Right on. Could I have the bottle back?
Oh, yes, of course. Cheers.
Cheers.
Who was that?
That is Imogen's +1. Try some of this fizz. It's sensationale.
Perhaps you ought to go easy.
No. Makes no difference how much I have. See? Nothing. Not even a blur.
I'm not going to lie to you, Simon. I'm worried. Like we all are.
About Chloe, I'm worried too.
About you.
She wanted a real wedding disco. Chloe insisted on it. She said I wasn't to interfere in any way with the playlist, and I didn't interfere. None of my old stuff. No Lou Reed. Definitely no Lou Reed. No doo-wop. The old rubbish.
I'd like you to stay at mine tonight, Simon.
Sure, absolutely. Huh? Lads together! Oh, now you are bloody talking.
Where are you going?
Where do you think I'm going? I'm going dancing! Oh. Now there you are again, ladies.
If there's a smile on my face, it's only there trying to fool the public. But when it comes down to fooling you, now honey, that's quite a different subject. But don't let my glad
You're all
expression
so lovely,
give
don't you?
the wrong impression. 'Cause really I'm sad, oh sad and sad. You're gone and I'm hurting so bad. Like a clown, I am here to be glad. Well, there's some sad things known to man, but ain't too much sadder than the tears of a clown when there's no one around.
Simon! Speak to me! Simon!
Hi, Larry.
Come here.
Did you see them?
See them? See who?
The ladies.
What
The
ladies?
singing ladies. They were right there in the middle of the dance floor, and their dresses were all shimmery and sparkly like they were the Supremes or something. Why are you looking at me like that?
You were just standing there in the middle of the dance floor.
I was.
Just staring into space.
How come you didn't see them?
Seriously, Simon, I want you to stop drinking.
But they were beautiful. They were the most beautiful girls I ever saw, and they were singing the tears of a clown.
They were what?
Now, if there's a smile on my face, well, it's just there, trying to fool the public. Let's get another drink.
You've had enough, Simon, seriously.
Hey, you don't get to tell me what to do, buddy.
I knew going on with the party was a mistake. I knew it.
Why? What's wrong with it?
What's wrong with it? Seriously.
Oh, look.
Don't be sad, Larry.
But I am sad. I'm sad for you. I'm sad for everybody.
I'm sad. So sad. It's a sad, sad situation.
You know, you're amazing, Simon. You really are.
No, you're amazing, Larry. And look, just look around us. Everyone's having a good time, aren't they?
Well, yeah. I suppose they are.
Well, then that's good, isn't it? That's all we could have hoped for. That is very...
Simon! Simon! Simon!
And a very good morning to you, Mr. Byron Barron.
What has happened to you, Simon?
Sorry?
Because this isn't you. This isn't you at all. This isn't the same Simon Dixelius who organised last year's Secret Santa and scored more kills on paintball than anyone else from Nagle Insurance in the last 15 years.
It isn't?
I received a call 10 minutes ago.
Oh, yes?
From one of the shops in the entrance lobby, and I think you know what that call was about, don't you?
Insurance?
No, not insurance. The shop owner, Mr. Crow, said that there had been an incident involving you.
An incident? Oh. That.
Yes. Mr. Crow said you attempted to take an item without paying for it.
Ah.
He said you took a child's watch from the display and were about to walk out with it.
I just like the look of it. There was a mermaid.
A mermaid?
Her tail moved the seconds around.
But what possessed you?
I don't know, Byron. It worked all right with the other stuff.
The other stuff?
Tea bags, mostly tea bags. Sometimes I'm there, in a shop, any shop, and I just get the urge.
This has been going on for how long?
A couple of weeks.
A couple of weeks.
I've not been sleeping too well since the wedding.
And so you steal?
Well, I had some really weird news today. Some very weird news.
Which was?
Chloe wants me out the flat as soon as possible.
She's thrown you out?
Pronto tonto. She got her friend Imogen to email me, actually. I suppose that makes it easier. I don't know. What do you think?
Well, I think that's awful. Disgraceful, in fact.
Thanks, Byron. That's appreciated.
Simon.
Byron.
I know that this isn't an easy time for you. We all appreciate that. Everyone. Everyone in this department.
Does everyone know?
Half of them were at the wedding.
You weren't.
Well, I couldn't come, I told you.
Prior engagement, family do.
RSVP?
Yes, you did. Bit of an odd one. The wedding.
What was I saying?
That you know that this isn't an easy time for me.
Yes. And here's what I'd like you to do. I'd like you to take a couple of weeks' leave and to take stock a little. Evaluate. Life has dealt you a very strange card, and I'm not surprised that you're at a loss how to play it. I'd be at a loss. Anyone would.
Right. And if I decide I don't want to take this leave that you're saying I should take...
Then I'll have no choice but to make an official record of this morning's complaint, and I don't want to do that. I want to keep it between us. But in order to do that, I need you to agree to...
Take stock.
Exactly.
And when do you want me to start taking stock?
Well, as soon as possible.
End of the week?
I thought more end of the day.
Oh, right. I see.
Thanks, Simon.
That's all right, Byron.
Well, we'll see where we are in a couple of weeks then.
Well, I'll be damned.
What?
They're here again.
Who's here again?
The ladies.
How do you think it feels when you're speeding and lonely? Come here, baby.
Last time I saw them, I was pretty far gone. Drunk. In fact, super drunk. But I thought they were like a one-off sort of a deal.
What the hell are you talking about?
The ladies.
What ladies?
On the desk there. In the shimmery dresses. Singing.
Come here, baby.
What?
If only.
Somebody's singing?
Can't you hear them?
How do you think it feels?
No, I can't hear them. I can't hear or see anything.
Last time it was Tears of a Clown, but this time it's How Do You Think It Feels by Lou Reed from Berlin, arguably his darkest and angriest album, and chronicling his descent into depression and serious drug addiction.
Chronicling is what?
'Cause you're afraid of sleeping.
I'm not afraid of sleeping.
How do you think it feels to feel like a wolf and foxy? How do you think it feels to always make love by proxy? How do you think it feels? And when do you think it stops?
Stop!
Simon,
Yes, Byron.
maybe you should get your things.
You don't mind, do you, Imogen? Me being here. You see, I was just outside, passing, and I thought I'd say hi and, get the lowdown.
The lowdown?
Kind of like the song says. How do you think it feels when you're speeding and lonely?
When you're speeding and...
The email you sent me first thing, the one about Chloe wanting me out the flat.
She's unbelievable. She really is.
So, you've spoken to her?
Only briefly.
Only briefly?
A minute or two. Barely any time at all. Has something occurred?
Occurred?
You look like something's occurred.
Do I?
Yes, you do.
Well, other than kicking me out of the flat and Byron Barron ordering me to take some leave from work, I can't think what.
Leave from work?
I stole some things, tea bags mainly. She always complained, you see.
Who complained?
Chloe.
What?
She complained that I wasn't spontaneous enough, that I didn't act on impulse.
I don't think stealing stuff is quite the kind of spontaneous she was talking about.
Don't you?
No, Simon, I don't.
So, how was she? Chloe, when you spoke to her? You didn't say.
How about a glass of wine?
Great. Oh, bottle and 2 glasses all laid out. It's almost as if you were expecting me. You weren't expecting me, were you?
No, but I'm glad to see you. Very glad. Cheers.
Cheers.
Lovely, isn't it? The wine.
She's blocked me, Chloe, so I can't call her. Unfriended me on social media. She doesn't respond to my emails, nothing.
Oh.
And I've no idea where she is or who she's with or anything.
Me neither.
Really?
No idea.
Because if it is just a case of cold feet, we can talk about that. I'm up for her talking about that any time she likes, because I know what it's like to worry about that sort of thing. I know what it's like to be up for 5 days. So, is this what it is, cold feet?
I don't know.
You do know.
What?
You do know. I see it in your face.
Simon.
Tell me.
Well, Chloe says, you used to be more you.
More me than I am right now.
Less cautious.
Cautious.
Less satisfied with the way things were.
She said this to you. She actually said this to you.
Chloe needs to offload too.
Oh, she does she? She needs to offload. Well, if I was cautious, that's because she was always telling me off, like I infuriated her.
Well, maybe you did. A little.
I infuriated her.
You don't always take action, Simon. Sometimes you sit on your hands. It's true. It's fair to say that, the way you and ah sometimes.
Because Chloe always insists on being the one to make all the decisions all the time about every damn thing.
This is just what Chloe told me.
When you spoke to her?
Yes.
I did my best. My very best to please her. All the time. Every hour of every day.
Well, maybe that's what the problem was.
We had a problem. Since when did we have a problem? You know what, Imogen? Sometimes everyone infuriates everyone, and it is nothing to do with sitting on your hands or anything else. That's all to do with the temperament of the person involved and their ability to tolerate the idiosyncrasies of those around them. Especially them they call their nearest and dearest. Oh.
What?
Is that your friend's camera?
Huh?
On the speaker there, I spoke to her at the wedding.
Kyoko.
Kyoko, yeah, from London. Kyoko Jones.
She's supposed to be picking it up today.
She doesn't live here, then?
Live here? Why would she live here?
I don't know. I thought she might be the one you'd put the wine glasses out for.
No.
And I'm sorry. I'm sorry for shouting. I shouldn't have shouted.
It's all right.
It's not all right. It's not all right at all. And Chloe shouldn't be using you like this either.
It was a rotten thing to do, Simon. Standing you up like that. And her parents are devastated.
Yeah, I've only spoken to them briefly.
Well, I know that they're concerned about you.
That's nice.
As are we all.
Is it Mr. or Mrs. Reinhardt, who's descended from the Cherokee? Chloe said that she was descended from the Cherokee.
That's just an old nickname, Simon.
It's a what?
We used to call her at uni Cherokee on account of this funny-looking headband she used to wear. You must have heard that story.
Who's that?
Who's what?
Is there somebody else here?
There's just you and me.
It's not Chloe, is it? Is Chloe here?
Please don't
Just
get
tell
upset.
me, please, is she here or isn't she?
Simon.
Chloe! It's me. It's Simon. If you're in there, would you come out, please? In fact, I would appreciate it if you came out right now, because that would be the right thing to do. I'm giving you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2...
Hi, Simon.
Larry!
Larry said he'd help me with a shelf I was putting up.
Did he need to unbutton his shirt to do that?
Larry?
Things have changed a little since the wedding.
So I see.
I was going to tell you.
Well, you could have told me last
We
night.
were going to tell you. We both were, but it's early days.
Early days, yeah. We haven't told anyone.
You're the first.
You're not angry, are you?
Angry? Why would I be angry?
There's a tone.
I'm only worried about Kyoko.
Kyoko?
Isn't she going to be very upset?
Why would she be upset?
Because she's your +1?
She's my... Oh, no, she's just a friend.
Yeah, why don't we all have a drink?
Yes, why don't we all have a drink?
Did you know, Larry? Know that Chloe had spoken to Imogen? You did. I see that you did.
I asked Larry not to tell you.
And do you know where she is too?
Simon.
Do you know where she is?
It isn't fair, what Chloe's doing. It isn't fair on you or any of us.
You know, I always liked the way you have this room. It is very well. Yeah, it's exactly the kind of room I imagine a girl should have. It is a girl's room. The colour, the smell, the way you have things.
Please, come and
Chloe
sit
was
down.
always, well, there was always an edge in the way she arranged things. There was always something for me to knock into, and I did knock into it. But this room, I'll see you later. Night!
Wait, Simon, wait!
Go after him, Larry!
Wait up, Simon!
Oh, I'm sorry, Larry. I'm sorry for pitching up like that.
That doesn't matter. None of that matters. What matters is what's going on with you.
There's nothing going on with me.
Why don't we go back up to Imogen's and finish that wine?
No, I've had all the wine I want.
Well, where are you going now?
I don't know. I actually don't know. I nearly said home, but after today, that's...
Watch out, Simon! Imogen doesn't know where Chloe is, Simon. I swear she doesn't. Neither do I. All I know is that she's okay.
What are you saying?
I'm saying what I'm saying.
Who's she with?
What?
Was that too hard a question?
I don't know who he is. I've never met him. I know Imogen's told Chloe to call you. I know she said you have to know, that you have to have some clarity.
Does he have a name, this person?
Tex.
Tex.
He's a flying instructor.
He's a...
I know!
What do you know?
I mean, I know it's weird that he's a flying instructor.
And how long have you been sitting on this information?
Simon.
How long?
Couple of weeks.
A couple of... And you didn't tell me.
I didn't know what to do. Neither did Imogen. Believe me, we've agonised over it. We really have.
Why is it everyone knows more about what's going on in my life than I do?
Why don't you just go and get a drink or something?
6 weeks. 6 weeks and not one word.
I don't know what to say, except this is all going to be all right. In the long run.
A flying instructor. Really? She's not coming back, is she?
I don't think so, Simon.
Oh, not now, all right, because I am really not in the mood for any more sweet harmonisation.
Everybody's high on consolation.
Sweet harmonisation.
It's the ladies from the wedding.
The Supremes?
No, Larry, like the Supremes, not the Supremes. I don't know why they're here, but they are here. To tell you the truth, I could really do without them right now. Great. You know, at first I thought I was going mad, but then when they were in the office this morning, I think I kind of warmed to them.
Sorry, Charlie.
Larry. His name is Larry.
Sorry, they're here, are they?
I think I got it. I got the strength.
These ladies? They're actually here? You can see them?
Yes. Yes, I can. Singing She's Gone.
Out here on the street?
Oh, what the heck, Larry, when you can't beat them, eh?
Huh?
She's gone!
What are you doing, Simon?
Oh, I don't know. Singing? You should try it.
Come back, man. You're going to get yourself killed.
She's gone. Oh, why? I paid the devil to replace her.
She's gone. She's gone. Oh, what went wrong?
A flying instructor? Seriously, Chloe, where the bloody hell did you meet a flying instructor? Oh, but that's just you, isn't it? That is you all over. Huh? Well, aren't you going to say something? Oh, no, of course you're not, because that would be way too easy, wouldn't it? I might be in danger of missing out on this month's suffering quota. I might be...
Simon Dixelius!
Who's that?
The door was wide open.
Kyoko Jones.
Oh, you remember me then? From the wedding. Imogen's +1.
Of course.
Only you were very drunk.
I wasn't that drunk.
Are you drunk now?
No. Not in any way. Sober as a judge, in fact.
Doing some target practice? The picture there?
And it's not a picture of Chloe, it's just a picture of a panda. I never much cared for it. Is there something I can do for you?
Actually, there is, yes. I was just round at Imogen's and she said you just left a couple of hours ago.
That's right.
In that case, I'd like my camera back, thank you.
I'm just a gift to the women of this world. I'm just a gift to the women of this world.
You don't want to take a box of tea with you?
No, thanks.
I've plenty.
How many do you have there?
30, 35, I don't know. A couple of other things too, including your camera. Sometimes I just get the urge.
To steal other people's cameras?
Just to steal.
Well, I've got an urge to punch you.
I've got an urge to punch me too.
You know, you're a very peculiar person.
I never used to be. I used to be a very unpeculiar person, but then all sorts of peculiar things started to happen to me.
Such as?
Oh, I don't know. It's a long story.
I'm just a gift.
What a long song.
Song?
Do you ever get that?
Get what?
Well, they say it exposes you when you sing. That you can't lie or be who you're not. That your soul's sort of naked. Does that make any sense?
Totally.
Really?
Totally. And all these amazing albums, did you steal them too?
Oh, they're my dad's.
Oh.
He was a DJ in New York back in the 70s.
Wow.
Well, I was right. Knew them all, apparently. Lou Reed, Talking Heads.
Television.
Television too. You've heard of television.
He lived the dream then, your dad.
He knew all the disco guys too. Bernard and Niles, Kid Creole. Joey Ramone even gave him a Christmas present. A tie, weirdly.
Hey, ho, let's go.
He died when I was 13.
Joey Ramone.
My dad.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I said so at the wedding.
Yes, you did. And I'm still sorry.
Some of them are worth a fortune, they tell me. The records. You can take a couple if you like. Call it compensation.
Forgive me for saying so, Simon, but you don't seem very connected.
To what?
To anything.
That's because nothing feels real anymore.
That's your new emotional architecture manifesting itself.
That's my what?
There's a new song being sung. All you gotta do is have the ears to hear it. Still, you don't need to tell me that new emotional architecture takes some getting used to. Me? I was in my dark room the day Daniel called from Bogota. Said he'd had a change of heart. Last thing I knew, he was taking the dog for a walk.
Oh.
Never could stand that dog.
He's a flying instructor. The guy Chloe's taken up with. A flying instructor called Tex.
That's very exotic.
Imagine the premiums.
Sky's the limit.
Why did you say that?
I was kidding.
No. The other thing. That there was a new song being sung. You don't have... You haven't ever been...
Simon?
You aren't visited by,
By...
You know, I am really very glad you came to see me today, Kyoko Jones.
This wasn't a social call, not in any shape or form. I came to get my camera back.
Of course you did. That was a stupid thing to say. Why would you come and see me?
But I suppose I'm glad to.
You don't need to say that just because I did.
I know.
Not as if there's anything very interesting about me. Not like you. A photographer, no less.
You shouldn't be so down on yourself.
No?
Actually, you're a very intriguing person, Simon Dixelius.
Intriguing how?
Intriguing.
Again? Really?
Excuse me?
No, not you.
What?
Them.
Who?
The ladies.
What ladies?
Oh, they just can't seem to leave me alone. This will be song number 3 today.
Ladies sing to you, actually sing to you.
Oh, you must think I'm totally nuts.
I think you're blessed.
Blessed?
And they're here now, right now.
Yep.
And you say you're not intriguing.
They're a girl group in the classic mould.
And what are they doing, this girl group in the classic mould?
Singing.
What are they singing?
Cat people.
David Bowie. Sexy.
Sexy?
Don't you think that song's sexy? I think it's sexy.
Feel my blood enraged.
Look, I'm not going to sing with you, not this time, because you know you nearly got me killed this evening.
Don't you know my name? Well, you've been so long.
You can see I've got company, can't you?
And I've been putting out the fire with gasoline. Still this pulsing night, a plague they call a heartbeat. Just be still with me. You wouldn't believe what I've been through. You've been so long. Well, it's been so long.
Simon?
Yeah.
Are they still singing?
Nope.
Then they're not still in the room with us.
I think they might be sending me a message.
And that message would be?
To put out fire with gasoline.
That's a very curious message.
Do you think I'm going out of my mind?
I don't know. Do you? Could I take a picture of you, Simon?
Now?
I won't if you don't want me to.
Oh, I'm not much good with pictures being taken. I get self-conscious.
Well, what would make you feel more comfortable?
Being someone else. Someone new.
I've got an idea. Snap.
This is nice.
Yeah. Nothing beats the park.
Spring again.
Spring again.
So,
¿Qué
pasa?
Nothing much.
It's not the story I heard.
What story did you hear?
The one about you and Kyoko?
Oh, that's not a story.
Then what is it?
We're more partners in crime.
What does that mean?
That we get into scrapes.
Scrapes? What kind of scrapes?
Oh, scrapes.
You sure this is all right, Kyoko? Being up here?
You're not afraid of heights, are you?
No, of course not.
Then I think we'll set ourselves up here beside these pipes with that cracked wall just behind you.
Do I do as I did before?
Just as soon as I got this light right, I definitely want that wall in the shot.
God, amazing, isn't it? Trafalgar Square, the National Gallery. Your friend Tommy certainly lives in a prime location.
He's only staying here for a little while.
He likes you, you know.
Everyone likes me, according to you.
Well, they do. You shouldn't be so choosy.
You're giving me relationship advice. Now, could you grab that old chair over there and maybe sit on it?
This one?
That one, perfect.
I keep thinking I ought to feel weirder about doing this.
Hold still,
but
please.
I don't feel weird. I don't feel weird at all.
Stretch your hand down to the floor.
Like this?
Exactly like that. And look up. Look at me.
Hey! What the bloody hell do you two think you're... Oh, my God.
Evening, officer.
You got yourself arrested?
Not arrested, exactly. It was more a warning not to go back to that building ever again. Kyoko worked her charm, especially given the state I was in.
What does that mean?
How's Imogen?
Imogen's fine. And she'd like to see you. We'd like to see you.
Yeah, I'd like to see her too. The park's great, isn't it?
So what else do you two do other than get yourself arrested?
I told you, we have adventures.
Not a good idea, Kyoko. Being here, it's not a good idea at all.
Keep walking.
The security guard's following us, look.
I don't want to look.
Oh, maybe we should just leave. Cut our losses.
We're on a photographic assignment, Simon. And failure is not an option. So maybe we could talk about something else.
Such
Those
as?
songs of yours.
Oh, no, not again.
First, there's the Tears of a Clown, right?
Right.
Well, maybe it's not what you think, that you're a clown, but more that you're a clown to cry too much over Chloe. That she was wrong, the wrong person, that you were wrong for each other.
But we weren't wrong for each other.
I don't know, it's just a thought. And maybe How Do You Think It Feels was like a wake-up call. Maybe it was a way of saying, you can't go on like this, Simon Dixelius, at home or work.
And what about She's Gone?
I'd say She's Gone pretty much explains itself. Right, here we are. Wedding dresses and accessories. Look like you're interested.
Good afternoon, sir, madam.
Afternoon.
Is there something I can help you with today?
Wedding dresses. We are looking for a wedding dress.
Well, you're in the right place. I take it the dress will be for you, madam.
Me? No.
Yes.
Yes?
Perhaps you could show us your range.
If you'd like to follow me.
What are you doing?
Distracting her.
Can't both go into the changing room.
Can't we?
I want you out here for the picture, out amongst the wedding dresses.
I've got a plan.
Which is?
I'll go into the changing room and get ready, and you talk wedding dresses with the lady, and then when you send her away, I'll come out, and voila.
But what if I can't get rid of her?
You said it. Failure is not an option.
Did it work, whatever you two were doing?
Like a charm, Larry, like a beautiful charm. And after we were done, Kyoko tried on a wedding dress.
She did what?
Just for fun.
So, what do you think, Simon?
Wow. Absolutely wow. Stunning.
Really?
Absolutely, Kyoko.
If my mum could see me now,
What would she say?
she'd have a heart attack.
A heart attack. That is very funny, yeah.
What's wrong?
There's nothing wrong.
Is it the dress?
You look beautiful in it, really.
Simon. It was a stupid idea. Putting this on, really stupid.
If I may say one word, miss. Breathtaking.
I don't think it's really me.
Oh, really? What does your fiancé say?
I'm not her
my
fiancé.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I just assumed.
I think I'd like to take it off now, please.
Hold on a second.
What are you doing?
What does it look like?
Photo might help, miss.
Sorry?
with making your decision when you see how lovely you look.
What do you think, Simon Dixelius?
I think she's right, Kyoko Jones. Snap.
No, bravo.
He's spontaneous like that.
Never used to be. Am now.
Oh, golly.
Not that it matters, of course. Not that any of it matters. I mean, how many brides and grooms do you get coming through this door?
Sorry.
Dreaming of their special day when everyone they know can come and cheer them on their way to their new wonderful life together, only we all know it's not going to be like that, don't we?
This isn't the place, Simon.
We all know that it's nothing but one long negotiation with someone that doesn't even like you most of the time. And you know what? You want to know the truth of it? You're better off on your own.
Sorry?
Sometimes I feel I've got to run away.
Simon.
To get away.
Simon.
Oh, God, sorry, I'm sorry, I've got to get out of here.
Is it the girls?
Of course, it's the girls.
He's not going to break anything, is he, Simon?
Oh, God, you do look lovely, you really do, no matter what they're singing.
Singing? Where are you going, Simon? Wait! You can't leave the department in the dresses. Miss?
This tainted love you've given, I give you all a boy could give you. Take my tears and that's not nearly all.
So, to get this right, you're saying you both went into a department store to take a surreptitious picture of you, but ended up getting a picture of Kyoko in a wedding dress?
Yes.
And then you ran out of the building?
Yes.
Actually ran out?
Actually ran out.
Like, right on the street?
Pretty much. Only this time it was a different song.
I'm even a little bit worried about this.
Kyoko says it's just my new emotional architecture.
You're...
And she got a great picture in the shop. Kyoko, so, you know, everything worked out. God, that's good, son.
And what happened after you ran out of the building?
Kyoko and I talked.
About?
Oh, you know, stuff. Nothing much.
Wait! Simon, wait! I need to talk to you!
I said I was sorry. Oh, I shouldn't have said those things.
Shouldn't you?
Tell me, why do you even bother?
What?
I know I wouldn't. I know I wouldn't bother spending any valuable time with me.
Oh, it's the wedding dress, isn't it? Should never have put this stupid dress on.
No, it's not the dress. The dress is great. Everything we do is great. The pictures, the adventures, everything. It's just...
It's just what, Simon?
She humiliated me, Chloe, in front of all those people.
Yeah, she did. Maybe you should go and find Chloe. Insist that she explain herself.
Explain herself?
I'd say she owes you that.
But that's just it. I don't know if I want to. I don't know what I want in the exact same proportion as the way I thought I knew what I wanted before Chloe stood me up in that pink hotel and everything turned to... well... nothing. What colour is that, do you suppose? What colour is nothing?
Wedding dresses, though? What were you two doing looking at wedding dresses?
It's part of the project.
What project?
Kyoko's project. The project we've been working on for the last 6 months.
Then you're collaborating on an art project?
Partners in crime. I already said.
You're not moving in together?
What?
Imogen said you two were moving in together.
Imogen needs to sack her sauce, Larry. There's a flat under Kyoko's studio and I'm moving in there.
Oh, right.
Things are better at work, though. Byron Barron didn't sack me or anything. Welcomed me back with open arms. Said he'd missed me. Said that Neagle Insurance wasn't the same without me.
That's great. Is that great?
I don't know, maybe. We'll see.
And Chloe?
What about her?
Have you heard from her?
Not a whisper.
So, you and Kyoko, what is it she takes pictures of?
Oh, me in the nude, mainly.
You in
She's even made an art piece about me. An art piece, Larry. I'm her very own Chelsea girl.
And what is she going to do with these pictures?
Exhibit them, of course. Oh, the private views next week, as a matter of fact. Bring Imogen.
And look at you in the nude?
There's a bit of a buzz, apparently.
What's amazing is that they look like you and don't look like you, Simon.
Well, it is all me. Isn't it, Kyoko?
It's definitely all you.
And you didn't mind, Simon,
Mind what?
being naked
Seemed like the thing to do. And we are going to keep working together, aren't we, Kyoko?
I know, I'd like to.
Hey ho, let's go.
Look at you two.
Look at us two what?
The way you are. The way you are together.
The way we are what together?
What's up with Larry?
Huh?
Over there, pointing.
Oh, maybe he spotted a buyer.
Me on someone's wall. Imagine.
Why not?
Absolutely why not? Why not in...
Hi, Simon.
Hi, Chloe.
And you're actually going to go after all these months?
Of course.
Chloe just shows up out of the blue and you make a date to meet up.
Well, we have a lot of things to talk about.
I don't doubt it, but why didn't she say she was coming beforehand?
She likes to make an entrance.
Well, she definitely likes to make an exit.
Looked good, didn't she?
Did she?
Looked as if she'd been working out too. Her upper arms.
Must be all those flying lessons.
What do you suppose she wants to talk about?
Why would I know what she wants to talk about? And what's more, why would I care?
Hey, what has got into you?
Nothing's got into me.
The show went well, didn't it?
I suppose. Better than I expected.
What does that mean?
It means, Simon, I'm allowed to be nervous about it.
Why would you be nervous about it?
Because they're my photographs. Photographs that I've worked on for 6 months.
I can't see what you're getting so nervous about. Your photographs are great. You've got a reputation.
I know this will come as something of a shock to you, Simon, but tonight wasn't just about you.
Of course I know that.
Do you?
I don't say it like that.
I'll see you later.
Where are you going?
Off to see some friends.
What friends?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know how to ask you for your permission.
Kyoko! Quite a place.
You like it?
I do. Swishy.
And the view?
Spectacular.
How's your cocktail?
Yeah, just like I like it.
So, Simon.
So, Chloe.
Here we are.
Here we are.
You know, you surprised me. You in that exhibition, you really surprised me.
Well, you would know all about surprises.
I'm sorry. About the wedding, I am really sorry.
Yeah, you said in your text.
And I know you want an explanation. You deserve an explanation.
There was someone else, right?
I know you know that there was.
All well?
They were very moving. The photographs, sort of sad and triumphant all at once.
Yeah, Kyoko's amazing.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, she has this way of making the world seem... I don't know how to say it quite. She has this way, anyway. She says I'm her Chelsea girl.
What?
Like Andy Warhol had.
You know what? I'd like another cocktail.
I'd like another cocktail too. And the view here.
Oh, it's a wonderful view. I miss you, Simon.
What?
I miss you.
Oh.
You probably don't need to hear that. Tex knows.
Tex knows.
About how I feel. Wanting to see you. 4 years was a long time.
Yes, it was.
You.
I thought we were happy.
And we were. We were happy. Just, not all the time.
Well, obviously.
But maybe, and I know this might sound weird, but, well, maybe we could see each other sometimes.
Like this?
No, not just like this.
Like old times?
Well, not all the old times.
Just the yum-yum.
Well, what do you think?
Cheat on Tex the way you and Tex cheated on me?
Well, it isn't cheating if Tex knows.
Oh, is Tex coming too?
Well, I don't see why we have to confine ourselves to one person. Not if we still have feelings for someone else.
You still have feelings?
Can't we just express ourselves the way you expressed yourself in those portraits?
Kyoko says they're all about grief.
When I saw those portraits, I could see that you had changed. You'd really changed.
I don't know what to say, Chloe. Those photos were Kyoko's idea.
But you said yes to it, Simon. That's the important part. You said yes to developing yourself, to finding out who you were, what you were capable of, and that's what we never did when we were together.
But I want the Simon Dixelius that's in those photographs. The naked Simon Dixelius.
Well, I have you to thank for that, I guess. You and Tex, actually.
Wasn't an easy decision, Simon. You should know that. It was not flippant in any way.
To go off with a totally random person.
I wouldn't be here if I didn't believe there was genuinely something more for us to discover about each other.
But on a part-time basis.
This isn't about me, Simon. This is about us. And I'm not going to lie to you because I know that until we come to some sort of resolution, our lives will never be quite right. At least mine won't. And I know that now in a way that I didn't know before because I'm so confused and upset about what happened. And you're in my thoughts, Simon. You're in my thoughts all the time. And that's got to mean something, hasn't it? Hasn't it, Simon? Please say something.
Looking like a born again.
What?
Ah, it's just one of those old songs I like. Lloyd Cole and the Commotions. And look at me.
Look at you what?
Singing on my own and not a lady in sight. Looking like a born again.
What?
Living like a heretic.
What is it with you and those old
Listening to Arthur Lee records. Making all your friends feel so guilty about their cynicism and the rest of their generation. But not even the government is going to stop you now. Are you ready to be heartbroken?
People are looking, Simon.
Pumped up full of vitamins. On account of all the seriousness, you say you're so happy now. You can hardly stand. Are you ready to be heartbroken? Are you ready to be heartbroken? Are you ready to bleed? What would it take? What would it take to wipe that smile off your face? Are you ready to be? Are you ready to bleed?
Is that supposed to be an answer?
I've got to go.
What?
I can't be here.
And that's it? You're just gonna leave?
You know, you really should have told me years ago, Chloe.
Told you what?
That you weren't no Cherokee. Kyoko!
Oh, it's you.
I've been trying to find you.
I was away.
Oh. Where did you go?
That's none of your business.
I like your shoes.
What?
Your shoes. I like them. They're new, right?
How was Chloe?
Chloe was Chloe.
What does that mean?
She said she wanted me back.
I see.
But only half back.
And that means...
That means nothing.
And if she wanted you all back?
Chloe doesn't know what she wants. And that's the way it was for years, only I never saw it. Didn't want to see it, maybe. Anyway. It doesn't matter now, I don't suppose. It's good to see you, though.
The Tate are interested.
What?
In you. The photographs.
No. They're interested in you. In what you found in me.
You weren't just a means to an end, Simon.
I wouldn't much mind if I was. And here they are.
Is it the girls?
Yeah, some old Rolls Royce.
Lovely.
Can you hear them?
Nope. But I'd like to.
Yeah, I'd like you to too.
Unless you sing with them. Why don't you do that? Why don't you sing with them?
Me?
Yes, Simon, you.
Yeah, but then I'd be singing to you.
Would that be so bad?
And I wish on all the rainbows that I see. I wish on all the people who really dream. And I'm wishing on tomorrow, praying it will come. And I'm wishing on all the loving we've ever done. I feel it's time we should make up, baby. I feel it's time for us to get back together and make the best of things, oh baby, when we're together. Whether or never, I'm wishing on a star to follow where you are. I'm wishing on a dream to follow what it means. I'm wishing on a star to follow where you are. I'm wishing on a star to follow where you are.
Thanks, Simon.
Thanks, Kyoko.
I'm hungry. Are you hungry?
Yeah, I could eat. Do you know a good place?
It's round the next corner.
Then what are we waiting for?
Aye, oh, let's go! Aye, oh, let's go! Aye.
In 7 Songs for Simon Dixelius by Sebastian Bonch-Kiewicz. Simon Dixelius was played by Arthur Darvill. Kyoko Jones by Kerry Goodison. Larry, Ryan Early. Imogen, Hannah McPake. Byron Barron by Ed Gowan. And Chloe was played by Jamie Barbakoff. The choir were Fionn Edwards and Rose Johnson. The lead vocalist and musical director was Lucy Rivers. 7 Songs for Simon Dixelius was a BBC Cymru Wales production directed by Helen Perry.